Good morning and good afternoon, everybody on live and on replay. We are going to be making our legs feel the burn today, so let's get started. Go ahead and take a big step back. Hands on your thighs. Lean into it. Let's stretch out these legs. Lean into it. Drop that back leg when you can, and then go a little bit further. As far as you can comfortably go, stretching your hips and your lower back. Hold it there for a few seconds. And then slowly press yourself back up and let's switch sides. Lean into it. Slowly drop your back leg to the ground and then go a little bit further. Good. You should feel a deep stretch in your groin and in your hip and in your lower back as you're pressing forward. Slowly come back. Come up to your feet into a wide stance. We're going to slowly roll our hand down to our left ankle. Right hand comes up. Remember to breathe during this time. Blood flow is starting to move quicker. Switch sides. So as we're stretching the muscles, we're also bringing new blood flow into them. That increases our oxygen intake. Good, and slide back over to the left. Remember to breathe. Deep breath. And one more time on the right. Good, roll it up, nice and slow. Deep breath, raise your hands up, and then we're going to inhale, exhale, reach to the floor and let our head hang down. Roll yourself up. Good, inhale. Again, arms up. Inhale, exhale. One more time down to the floor. Good, roll yourself back up. And we're gonna come to a standing position, high knees, nice and slow. Get everything moving. Most of our moves today will be bar themed. So we know that that brings the muscle to fatigue quickly. Take it to the back. So we want our legs nice and loosened up. Okay, front and center, big arm circles. Deep breaths while we're doing this. And reverse. Okay, and let's lastly go up to our neck. Gently, gently pulling to the right. And slowly transition to the left. Good. And one more time on the right. Never want to force it, just gently pull a little bit further than natural. And one more time on the left. Maybe try and go a little bit further than you did previously. Okay, next, let's bring chin to chest and roll it from shoulder to shoulder. If you feel any tight spots, go ahead and get in there with your hand and try and massage it out. Couple more. Good, and lastly, our shoulders, let's bring them up, back, and down. Really over-exaggerate that roll, up, back, down. Okay, and then reverse it, pull it back, bring it up and then forward, back, up, and then forward. This also stretches neck muscles because they are connected. Okay, great. Roll it out for a second. And I think we are ready to go. Okay, so have your light weights handy. When we can, we will use light weights. If you want to use heavier weights, that's okay, that's up to you, but let's start off with the lighter weights. I'm just gonna be doing like 2.5, 3 pounds. Have a chair handy so that you can grab onto something for balance if needed. A couple of our moves will be single leg. So for those particularly, you'll want something to kind of just hold on to, even if it's like a wall or a couch or just go near a wall, something like that. You can just reposition yourself, but we'll work our way up into it. Okay, so our first one, we're gonna grab our weights, we're gonna jump right into this. We are going to do a light row. So a light row with our hands while we're doing a leg lift. So it's going to be leg lift and a row, just like so. Okay, so one leg lifting and then the row back. Trying to get those arms, trying to get our elbows nice and high. We're using our light weights. If you would like to use heavier weights on this one, that is completely up to you. But first round, I'm gonna start off with definitely light weights, okay? So right leg first, ready and go, lift and row. You're gonna go as high as you can comfortably go with that leg while going onto a single leg stand. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Switching sides. Going over to that left leg. Ready and go. Keeping up with the row. Try to keep that leg straight. Keep those elbows pulled back. In bar moves, we do try and keep everything straight with our legs when possible. So try and bring that lift nice and straight. Last one. Woo. Stand up straight. Good. Feeling warmed up already. Awesome. Okay, one more round. Same thing. Deep breath. Gonna go back to our right side. Here we go. Ready and start. Lift and row. Level 1, if this is too hard on your balance, you can do a single side row while you're holding onto a wall or a chair. Keep it consistent, nice and slow. Going 1 foot, so you don't want to fall over. Last one. and stand up. Walk it off, switching sides. Okay, here we go, straight into it. So because it's not really high intensity with bar, we just keep on going, not a lot of rest. Like I said, you can up your weight if you feel like this is too light, or you can go quicker in your reps. Last one. Good. Walk it up. So heart rate is coming up. Does feel nice and warm. Just walk it off, get that lactic acid. Okay, next one is going to be a standing reverse lunge with overhead hold. So we're going to hold the weights over our head, take a soft step back, drop that knee, and come up. So we're dropping that knee in reverse while holding the weights over our head. Please just be mindful of the weights. I don't want them falling on your head. So you want to put them kind of like off to the side so that in case they fall to the ground and not your head. You don't have to hold them right over your head. Just do whatever safest. I'm going to start with my right leg. Take a step back, arms overhead, drop that knee, and keep it going. Now, you can increase this intensity by increasing your speed. You can keep it moderate intensity by just going a little slower. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Deep breath. Switch sides. Left leg goes back. Hands overhead. Again, drop that knee. So the front leg goes to about a 90-degree angle, but we don't want to be leaning forward past our knee. We want to keep everything nice and straight. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, starting to feel that burn. Deep breath, walk it off, few seconds rest. Then we're going to repeat, second round, same thing. Okay, here we go. Right leg goes back. Arms overhead. Drop that knee. Deep breath. You can slow your pace down, or you can speed it up. Last one. Woo. Walk it off. Feeling the heat. Gonna switch sides. Left leg next. You can step back. Weights overhead. Almost there. Last one. And stop. Woo. You should be feeling it. Walk it off. Okay, we're gonna take a slight break from our legs. We're gonna go to our arms. We're gonna go to a lift in the center and then out to the side. Give our legs just a slight break. 30 seconds on the clock. Holding those weights straight up and to the side. Palms are facing down. So just giving our legs a slight break. but we're keeping everything moving and our blood flowing. Forward and then out. Last one and stop. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. Deep breath. Ready, and go. Forward, lift, and to the side. Deep breath. Muscles are fatiguing. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Walk it off. We're gonna go back to our legs. Now this is the one where I was telling you particularly if you want to drop your weights, or at least one of them, or you can increase your weights if you're perfectly fine with it. But we're gonna go single legged. So have a chair or something, level 1, have like a wall, walk over to a wall, or have a chair handy. You can drop one of your weights or take away your weights all together. We're gonna cross our leg like a number 4, and then we are going to sit as low as we can go, and then stand, just like so. Okay, so I can't go like a 90-degree angle squat when my leg is on a number 4. I can't personally do that just because of maybe hip mobility or something, but you go as low as you can comfortably go, and we'll be good with that. Okay, so grab hold of your chair if you need, and then go low as you can go, and then back up. My heel does come up a little bit off of the floor. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Going to switch sides. Keep that weight in your hand just for some added resistance. Switch legs, okay? Cross over, ready, and go. So you're just going as low as you can comfortably go with one leg. This is really utilizing your calf, your lower leg muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk it off. We're going to repeat that. So that targets your calf and your knees. So just FYI. Okay. Switch back to the other side. Number 4 stance. Ready, and go. So you're just going as comfortably as your ankle and foot will allow you. Slow is fine. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch back to the other side. You might feel it also in your ankle. Ready, and go. So it targets all of these small muscle groups in your lower leg, calf area, ankle, just whatever you're comfortable with. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, pick up both of your weights, squat down. Chair is optional on this next one. It's going to be like a running man. So a single leg running man is what we're gonna call it. We're gonna hold our stance, straight spine, slightly leaning forward, hold our weight, center of our chest, step back, and pull. Okay, so So we're gonna take a big step back and then pull our knee up. So kind of like running in place, single-sided, right side first. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Step back, pull up. Go as quick as you can comfortably go with that single leg balance. Big step back and pull the knee forward. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, walk it off. Same thing, switch sides. Here we go with our left leg next. This one gets your heart rate up, ready for your left side, and go. Step back and pull. Keep your balance or hold onto a chair. If you are not wearing shoes, you can look down to your feet and just see your toes really working hard to balance you out. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, walk it off. Heart rate is up. We are just consecutively using our legs. So, you know, the fatigue will start setting in soon. Deep breath. That was a bit cardio or high intensity, so heart rate is up. Let's just let it come down a bit before we repeat round 2 of that one. If you need to grab some water, go ahead. We are about halfway through this class. Okay. Okay, ready for round 2. Same thing. This one gets your blood flowing and it gets your heart pumping. So let's go. Hold those weights on your chest. Step back and pull. Right side or opposite of whatever you were on. Try and pull that knee up if possible. It's less of a lunge, more of just a step back. Last one. Woo. Feeling that fatigue. So this one is not a lunge. It's just a big step back. So our leg that is going in reverse is not dropping down to the ground. Deep breath. Okay. Switch sides. Step and pull. Pull that knee up. Breathe. Woo, walk it off. Drop those weights if you'd like. Just pace it back and forth. Let the heart rate come down. We have a few more standing moves. Then we'll go down to the mat. Definitely feeling the heat already. Hope you guys are too. Okay, next, we are going to go into a sumo or wide stance, very wide stance. Feet are going to be angled towards the corners of your room. So it's not really gonna, your feet are not gonna be really straight. They're gonna be slightly angled out. We're gonna go into a wide stance, then drop down to a low squat and just hold it there while we're moving our arms. So be ready for it. You will feel it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this camera just a bit. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Go into a wide stance, right? Feet are angled. Go as low as you can go. Put your hands on your head and reach to your right and to your left. Three, two, and one. Step it up. Woo. Okay, we're gonna do that round two again. Okay. Cuts my head off when I bring the camera down. Okay, here we go. Wide stance. Lower it down as slow as you can go. Hands on your head and dip. If you want to intensify it, you could hold weights, but that's just not necessary for me. I can feel it. All these moves create long, lean muscles. Last one. Woo, stand up. Feel the burn. So bar moves always create lean muscles. Okay, so the next one is gonna be a little combo of the wide stance squat plus our arms. So you can hold weights if you would like. We are gonna arms up and down, but it's not mandatory, okay? So catch your breath. Let's go into a wide stance again. Arms out, we're going to squat down, and this time we're going to reach with our hands stretched. Holding that lower squat. Try and get that stretch over as you're reaching. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it off. We're gonna go for round 2. Catch your breath. Okay, get into that wide stance. Squat down and go. Really reach over. We're not going quite as far as when we were doing hands in the back of our head. Getting those limbs moving gets the blood into every corner of your body, circulating. 3, 2, and 1. Pop it up. Woo. You should be feeling that, feeling the burn, right? Walk it off. Okay. Last one, standing up. And then we're going to go down to the mat. You can grab your weights if you would like for this one. We are going to focus once again on our calf muscles. You're going to go onto our tippy toes. So tippy toe up and down, up and down. That's pretty much it. I know it looks simple, but we're targeting our feet and our calves again. It's not a jump, it's just going up on our tippy toes. Okay, ready, and go. Just up and down, up and down. Really just isolating those calf muscles. So think about your calves as you're going up on your toes. Starting to feel it. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it off. It's not all the time that we isolate our calves, right? It's usually our upper legs, our thighs, our hamstrings that are doing most of the work. Our calves are usually supporting muscle groups. So when we isolate them, I guess the calf could be similar to like the tricep on our arm, right? Our bicep usually does most of the work, and the tricep kind of gets forgotten sometimes. So this is what it is with our legs. Our calves sometimes get forgotten. Okay, ready? And go. Round 2. Just up on your toes, up and down. That's it. Try and go up as high as you can comfortably go. I can feel them. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Walk it off. Woo! Those calves are saying hello. What are you doing? Just kind of walk it off for a second before we go down to the mat. Okay, so meet me down on the mat when you are ready. Grab a sip of water if need be before we go down. We're gonna be down there for a little bit. Okay. So not really going to be using our weights down here. We will be doing most of this on an all 4 position, so with our wrists and our knees. If you cannot stay on your wrists for too long, you can these over at a wall or at a couch. So if your wrists bother you, or even if your shoulders bother you, then you can go over to a wall or couch and just pretend that that is, and do the moves the same as I am, just standing up. Okay, so we've done many of these moves before, so you'll know what I'm talking about. So the first one is going to be a donkey kick. So we're going to be on all 4s, and we're going to raise our foot up, 90-degree angle bend, up and down, keeping that leg nice and bent. If you were at a wall, you would be doing the same thing, holding onto the wall, bend your knee and kick it behind you, back and forth, okay? So we're just gonna do that one move, 30 seconds. Speed will intensify it, so either keep it at a moderate pace or go faster, as long as you keep your form, and that will intensify it. If you have those smaller leg bands, you could also add one on your thighs, and that would really intensify this. But for sake of demonstration, I'll just demonstrate without. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, sit back, stretch that muscle out. We're gonna go over to the other side. That was my left, we're gonna go to the right. Deep breath, ready, and go. Up, same thing. 90-degree angle bend. Straight up. Really feeling the burn. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Woo, lactic acid building quickly. So when you start to feel burn, that burn feeling in a muscle, what that is the lactic acid coming into that muscle group, essentially slightly eating away at your muscles, which is what you want, because then more muscles will come and add on top of that to repair, and then that's how you get stronger or larger muscle groups. So when you feel the burn, that's when you know your changes will start. Okay, go back to our left. Left side, ready and go. So the quicker you do this, the more you will feel it. Just try and keep that form good, nice and straight, 90-degree ankle bend at your knee. Last 10. You can feel it. Last one. Woo! I know you're feeling that. Go back to the other side. Ready, and go. Back to your right, same thing. You guys, sometimes if you don't feel it, you may need to increase your speed or intensity or your weight. So if you're doing these no problem and just feels like piece of cake, then speed it up a bit. Get more reps in. Try and keep that form nice and straight, 90-degree angles. Last one. Woo, drop it down. Okay. I am feeling the burn on that one. So the next one is going to be a bird dog lift. So it's going to be right hand up, left leg up. So it's straight leg on both sides. And we're just going to be doing one side at a time. So straighten out your left leg, and we're going to lift down, lift down, lift down. Okay, so the one leg is going to be straight, one leg is going to be bent. So you're essentially supporting yourself only on two limbs, and we're going to raise our arm at the same time as we raise our leg. Now, once again, level one, you could go do this at a door if your arms, shoulders, or wrists are bothering you. Okay, here we go. Straighten out that left leg and lift, 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 lift. This works your core as well as your legs. Good, and stop. Sit back. If you wanted to hold your light weight while you're lifting your arm, you could, but that will put more pressure on your back, so just keep that in mind, but it is a possibility if you would like. Okay, switch sides. Left arm lift, right leg straight lift. Here we go. Lift, lift. Your core is working really hard to just keep you balanced. Keep it going. And down. Whew. Breathe there. Take a breath. You should be feeling this. Your body temperature should be raised. You should be feeling the heat. I know I really am. Deep breath. We're going to switch and do one more round. So we're going to go back to our stationary right hand, left arm lift with our right leg lift, or just go opposite of whatever you were doing. Deep breath. Ready? And go opposite arm, opposite leg. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Woo. Second round. Feeling it a bit more. Gonna switch sides. Deep breath. Ready, and switch. Lift, lift, lift. Good, bring it down. Woo. Grab a sip of water if you need. We haven't been drinking a lot because we're just not really resting, right? We've just been going straight through the moves with little rest. So that's also part of the process of barre, is we just keep on going. So grab some water, we're almost done. We have a few more moves. Okay, so we're gonna go back onto all fours. And this time we're going to do fire hydrant. So once again, level 1, you can go do this over at a door or a chair. We're gonna go onto all fours, this time lifting out. So before we were lifting up, now we are lifting out. So we wanna try and get that 90-degree bend off the ground, as well as keeping our leg at a 90-degree bend, okay? So stationary hold with our leg while we're lifting it up and down. I'm gonna start with the left. Here we go. Try and go as high as you can comfortably go. Once again, if you have those bands and you put this around your thigh while you're doing this, whoo, you will feel it a lot faster. It's essentially like adding weights to your legs. It's a really great move if you're really trying to work on your legs and glutes. You will feel this. This is a great move to do with a band. Last one, and down. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right side, same thing. Ready, and go. Try and keep that form on all fours. Core is working overtime. Three, 2, 1. Sit back down. Deep breath. I am feeling that. I hope you guys are too. Muscles may even be shaking a bit, burning a bit. That is the goal. We have round 2 of this move, so going back to the left side. Deep breath, ready, on all fours. Here we go. You control your speed. More intensity would be quicker. Lower intensity would be slower. Or just stay right there in the middle. Consistent. Three, 2, and 1. Woo, drop it down. Deep breath. Deep breath. Ready for the other side? Let's switch. Here we go. Almost there. Feel it. Feel the burn. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Drop it down. Oh, good job, you guys. Let's come into a seated position. Woo, give our legs a little bit of a break. Kind of shake them out. Shake that lactic acid out. Stretch them out. Woo. Kind of lean forward a bit just to kind of stretch. Definitely always heats me up when I do all those moves. Temperature is way up, which is great. We want that thermal energy inside to get hot. It's really healthy for your body, so it's a good thing. Okay, so we're going to grab our light weights. We're gonna do a slight arm and core focus to finish this series off. So the first one we're going to do is a Russian twist. So level 1, feet are down on the ground. Level 2, you're slightly leaned back with your feet off the ground. So level 1 on the ground, gently leaning back, holding your weight at the center. You're going to twist to the left, center, and right, center, okay? Just keep that, you want that notchy motion where it's like 1, 2, 3. You don't want the complete swing, right? We don't want that complete swing. We want 1, 2, 3. 30 seconds on the clock. Level 2, your feet are off the ground. Level 1, your feet are on the ground. Okay, ready and go. Try and keep that nice straight spine. Stopping in the middle. Halfway there. Last one. And stop. Go ahead and sit up. Slight break. Round 2 is coming. Deep breath. Deep breath. Okay, round 2. Same thing. Feet up in the air and go. Try and keep that spine nice and straight. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Deep breath, you guys. Good job. Okay, we're gonna lay it flat for this next one. So go ahead and lay it all the way flat. We are going to hold our hands up above our head. Now, once again, kind of hold them out to the side so that we don't want any of these weights falling or dropping on your face. So keep them kind of, above your shoulders, not directly above your face. We are going to bring our legs up and we are going to kick, just like so. So, an air bicycle ride with our hands up at our shoulder width stance. Here we go. Shoulder, shoulder width hands, and go. Ride that bike. Try and straighten out that leg. Good job. I think even level 1, you can do this because we're laying flat. Just do your best. This works your lower core. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Woo. Give yourself a little breather. Then we're going to go round 2. Ready. Round 2. Hands up in the air. And go. Repeat. And stretch those legs out. And bring it back. If you can keep your core nice and tight, close that gap in between your spine and the floor. 3, 2, and And one, drop it down. Deep breath. Okay, let's roll it over. Roll it over, bring yourself up. We are almost done. Gonna roll it over onto all fours again. Finish us off before we stretch. Guess what we're gonna do? Yes, you guessed it. Push-ups, yay. So for those that don't want to do regular push-ups, you can do knee push-ups. Let's just try and get your shoulders and your chest down to the ground as close as possible, and then bring it back up. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Don't arch it too much so we're not like this sagging our midsection to the ground and then pulling it up. We want to actually use our arms, drop our chest down to the ground as best as possible. So that can be either be half push-ups on your knees or full push-ups, okay? 30 seconds on the clock. I got this. It's only 30 seconds, right? Ready, and go. Stop. Deep breath. Come back up for a breather. Woo, we got one more round. Just stretching my neck a bit. That does use your neck muscles as you're coming up and down. So just keep them nice and stretched out. You don't want to get anything too tight and pull a muscle. So be mindful of your neck. Okay, round two. If you feel like you want to go back to your knees, go ahead. If you want to try and stick it out with the full push-ups, go for it too. Here we go, round two. Try and drop yourself to the ground. Ooh, and stop. Oh, push-ups. Push-ups are always my nemesis. Give yourself a round of applause. We made it. It's time to go into our stretching. Woo. Bring that left leg forward, right leg back. Hands on your thighs and press up. So I don't know about you, but every time we do bar, it really gets my muscles to fatigue in a whole new way. It's just so different than regular strength training. Okay, let's switch sides. Right leg forward, left leg back. Hands on your side, press up. Deep breath. Really press up to try and get that stretch in your lower back. Deep breath. Okay, let's bring both of our legs to the back of our mat. Sit in between them. Walk our hands out and lay flat. Good. Walk yourself back up. Let's come into a seated position. Stretch out your legs. Point your toes and reach for your ankles. Drop your chin to your chest as best as possible. Good. Slowly roll up. Let's cross over into a number 4. Gently pressing down on your knee, not too much. We don't want to hurt yourself. Just gently press down as you reach for that straight leg. You never want to force your knee down too much, especially if it hurts, but you do want to stretch it. So you got to find that in between level of stretch and injury. You don't want to injure yourself. Okay, let's switch sides. Left leg over the right, leaning towards that straight leg, gently putting pressure onto that bent leg. Leaning far, as forward as comfortably can go. Okay, let's bring both legs forward and reaching for your ankles. Once again, drop your chin to your chest. Good, let's lay flat. Go into a laying stance. Roll to your left hip, right leg over your left, and right hand down to the ground. Gently twisting that spine. Good, roll to our back and roll to your right hip. Left leg goes over, right arm goes down to the ground. Good, let's roll to the back. Bring one leg up to your chest, give it a hug. Roll your ankle, look from side to side. Good, let's stretch out to the other side. Give that one a hug, roll your ankle, look from side to side with your head. Good, bring both legs out, stretch, arms overhead, stretch. Stretch your core, point your toes, feel that arch in your back. One deep breath and exhale. Good. Bring your arms center, roll to your side, press yourself up, and you guys did it. Whew. That one was pretty intense. Whew. I know I felt it. Hope you guys did too. Let me remove this spotlight. See everybody. Whew. So did you guys get your temperature rising? Yes. Feel that lactic acid burn? Yes. Good job. She's still playing croquet.
I'm not playing. I'm just like taking this around.
Yes. Look at Eniola. I can see you felt it. It's all over your face, yeah? Feel that burn? Good job. Love it. Okay, let's smile for the camera before anybody has to go. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Awesome. Great job, everybody. Woo, I hope that woke you guys up if you guys are in the Pacific, and if you're in the States, I hope you got that ended your day strong and you can have a good night's sleep. No, that's you, Christina. Nice to see you live. Glad you can make it from the East Coast.
Good to see everybody. Hope everybody stays well and they're keeping active and keep your body temperature up. You know, it's starting to warm up in some places. So let's just take it one day at a time, right? So hope to see you guys next Thursday or Wednesday, just in a couple days, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Love having you guys. See you on replay.
Nothing really worked.
Wait.